So today we're going to be doing a zero to hero run on Modern Warfare 3 zombies. Now, this actually made DMZ and MW3 really interesting for a lot of people, just going in with absolutely nothing and making sure that you exfil with great, amazing things. Backpack, vest, good gear, good loot, and being able to actually pull it off is the fun part, because even though you have good gear, you still might die in the end. So today we're going to make sure that we can do exactly that. Not die, but be able to get out of here with some gear. I am running a nothing operator. No rucksack, no 3-plate. We only brought in a decoy and thermite. No self-revive. Nothing. Okay, so this is definitely going to be a pretty interesting game. Now we got to hope and pray that tier 3 is not full of scorchers, not full of the whole lobby, or else we're going to be screwed. We're only going to be able to do a few contracts, so we'll see. We have 200 meters away, so we can actually get to this car, which really isn't far, but we just got to try and make things quick. Now we got to try and beat everybody to the tier 3 zone somehow. This looks like an issue down there. There's a lot of people. They're moving pretty quick, so who knows? Now, if I have to, I have no problem going and doing tier 2 contracts. But the problem with that is I will never, ever see a sigil. So we'll never be able to go to the dark ether if we only do tier 2 contracts. So if we want to go to the dark ether, we have to do tier 3 contracts. It's not just me wanting to go do the hardest ones of them all. It's we have to. There's no choice or option. Now, we can actually go kill an abomination with our thermites. That is possible, but it's going to be a little bit more challenging. So we're gonna have to see kind of how this game turns out. Now, if you guys have never done a zero to hero run, I really recommend doing it. They're a ton of fun, they're pretty interesting, and if you're good, you can actually pull it off. So 360 meters away, we have an Outlast contract. We're going to go ahead and try and snag that one up real quick before everybody hits tier 3, just so we can get a self-revive, 5k in essence, just kind of have a nice start to our game, and who knows, we could actually get super lucky and do one contract and be in the dark ether. Although I hope that's not how easy it is, but it happens, okay? So let's go ahead and grab this real quick. Thank you. Then we can go ahead and head over here. Thankfully, we actually got a easy contract. Like, we can do spore contracts and stuff, but they're pretty challenging when you only have fists. Now I can pick up a gun and do them, so that's possible as well. So if we have to, that's what we'll do. There's really no rules with a zero to hero run. It's all, the only rule is you just have to start with nothing. What's in here? We don't need any of that. We can go ahead and hit this crate right here. Frag. Another thermite. What's in this? Nothing. Let's go check these back rooms out. Maybe we might find some sharded crates. Essence, not really something we need in terms of 50. We need about 100k worth of essence, so that really isn't going to solve our problems here. Anything over here? Precision, Lockwood, we'll take it just in case we do a spore contract. We'll take those. Morse, we don't need that. This is actually a perfect Outlast contract to do because of all these crates. You can pretty much get a lot of good things. I was hoping this Lockwood stunned that zombie a little bit more than it did, but it unfortunately did not. Alright, we can just train around. I think we pretty much have collected everything that we would possibly want from here. There might be another crate or something anywhere, but we're good. We're already at 75% with this contract. We just really want to try and focus on doing our contracts, successfully pulling them off, not going down, stuff like that. I might go to, I think the dark ether we'll probably hit is going to be probably the first one, because I would love in this run to be able to try and pull an ether blade. That would be a goal of mine. Okay, there we go. We can hop over here. Let those fellas die. Just throw a decoy. Alright, self-revive, sigil, and another self-res. Couldn't have been a more perfect reward rift. I would rather take those two self-reses and a sigil over getting a 3-plate and a large rucksack on the first contract. That's facts. Look how many people are here now, dude. We need to try and get to this other Outlast, but I think those fellas are going to go for it. But now we can actually do a spore, so I can head over to this if we wanted to. I would love to loot crates on the way, though. We can buy perks as well. We do need to get those, which, lucky us, there's a Wonder Fizz right in front of us, so we definitely can do that. We got a bounty. I can do this. Again, I can if it's an abomination. I do have these 2 turrets, so I could do it if it's anything by a turret. Okay, that's what we can do right now. So let's go ahead and dip. We got to go hit this actual Wonder Fizz. We'll see what we got. A Mimic. Okay, let's hit this, and then we'll see what we can do. Okay, give me Jug, Speed, PhD. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go try and fight this guy. Where is he located? Down here. There's a turret here, but he's going to be in this building. I don't know if we'll actually even be able to do this. We're going to try. But this is going to be a little bit more challenging for us. We only have 110 essence. So we definitely don't got enough to do no Jug suit or any of that unless we got lucky enough and found one. There is a hidden cache over here. So we could. But chances are slim to none. Let me throw another decoy. Get that hellhound off my back. Sentry turret. Gas mask. Okay. Yeah, there's a turret up top. I mean, we could try to get this guy to come over to it. I don't know if he'll travel all the way up here, though, for us. We'll see. Let's go. Let's see if he follows us. We got to get to this turret ASAP, though. Okay, we can just run over here and then hop up this way. What would be cool, too, though, is if somebody came and killed him. There we go. Okay, we need this guy to be killed. Come on, turret. What are you doing? Need you to kill my Mimic. Let's go! Another self-res. Dude, that's awesome. Okay. Alright, that worked out amazing. Let's see. What other contracts? Could another bounty spawn right in front of me? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No bounty. Rush the hell out of it. You gotta be kidding me. I hate how Mimics can do that, man. I've always hated that in this game. That was always so annoying, dude, that it always almost seemed like a bug to me. That the Mimics could just blast you off a ladder. Like, it's always been so terrible. I'm gonna try and grab this bounty. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Be honest. That dude has a Scorcher. Yeah, we're definitely not. We gotta go try and prey on another contract. That dude's gonna get rezzed by him. Okay. I would try and res people, but I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm going to try to avoid that. Now, that might sound messed up, but I can die so easily. I'm not a fully kitted operator, right? I can't just run around and do whatever the hell I want. We can try and do this weapon safe. Look at this. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay. Well, challenge over. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace. Bro, what is the luck of that? Shout out to those guys who did this Outlast contract and left that gear. A lot of people do that. See, me, I'm dumb. I leave it in the reward rift. Not on purpose. I just don't grab it out. And everybody, back when I was posting a lot of MWZ, everybody would be like, bro, just at least grab it out and drop it. And I'd just be like, well, I will. And I always forgot to do it. Thank you. The people who do it. I'm going to stick you, dude. And I freaking missed. Jump back over here. There we go. Finally, he's dead. And there's another one. Super annoying. I forget if precision airstrikes kill me. Like, if friendly fire's on. I forget, dude. There's a plate right there I kind of want. That was low-key a clutch move. Let me jump up here. No. What's in this toolbox? Light bulb. Jump back down this way. Here's another plate. Go over here. Okay. Zombies, come back this way. We're halfway done with this, guys. We're almost there. Drop down. Kind of pick back up here. Heck yeah. Taking advantage of the game. Okay, let's jump back up here. On the boxes, we're at 64%. Okay, back over this way. 70%, guys. Almost there. Drop down here. Let all the hellhounds fall down. The most annoying enemies of them all here. Okay. 80%. Jump over here. Okay, we can jump back this way. Go up here. We got our ether shroud. 90%, 91. That's how you do it, man. Alright, let me drop down here because we're about to complete this. Hopefully all the zombies die with this contract. Another self-res. You know what? Hell yeah, game. I appreciate it. Don't make me use it right now. Okay, we're good. Let me grab some more decoys. We need them. Okay, what should we do? Because I do have, like, the gear to go. Should I try and get more essence? I think so. But I don't want to sit around and wait to do contracts. Like, I don't want to try and race for them. So, we want to do them. Can I jump on this wall? Holy moly. But we don't want to spam and try and just race everybody. We just want to go and grab them all. Chill. So let me grab a jumpsuit. Okay. That is step 2 to our regain. Now our regain is gear. We don't need anything else. Yeah, we can get more perks, but we're looking at next game. We're looking at the future here. We're not looking at today. We're not looking at this game. Tomorrow. Bro, did that mangler just try and pre-fire me? I swear that's what just happened. Can we get a contract to spawn in? Oh my gosh. What is going on in this game? Bro, go up the ladder. What the heck? Alright, I don't think we're going to have another contract spawn over here right now. I think that might have to wait a little bit. And kind of chill up here right this second. No. Oh my gosh, there's so many zombies following me. I am actually getting cooked right now by these guys. That's the one thing about these 0 to hero runs is you got to consistently move and constantly move because they don't stop. Unless you get them onto somebody else or, you know, you just decoy them and run away. They're not stopping, dude. Jump up on this rooftop. Let's see. We got 920 essence. We got our gear. We got self-revive. We got 2 sigils. I feel like we should just go to the dark ether. I mean, why not? Do this outlast real quick. Hopefully we can get it started before all those zombies rush us. Bam. Alright, jump up here. Are there any plates? I doubt it. Screwdriver. Helpful. Hell yeah, game. That is what we needed today. What's in here? Canned foods. Anything? There's a plate. Okay. Let me put the jug suit away. Okay, we can just transfer over to this side. We're almost halfway already. Use this to kind of stun some of these guys. Jump onto this box and then over here. Let that mangler shoot. Okay, and then we can jump back this way. Just jump over back onto this side. We're at 60%. Nice. Okay, this should be over soon. Let me get out of here before these guys kill me. Okay, 75. We're 3/4 of the way there. Jump right here. 82. Jump, jump, jump. Hello, zombie. I feel like he definitely is giving me I'm gonna kill you vibes. That zombie right there. 86, 87. Alright, nice. Do I gotta decoy this? Let me just hit it real quick. 3-plate mortar strike. Okay, we don't need any of that. I was just taking it because you never know. Okay, we're gonna go hit this dark ether up on this hill and then we should be good. Let's do this. I think I'm just gonna swap to my fists instead of holding out that shotgun. That's really not gonna do us no justice. So I went ahead and bought a Casimir before we left for 5k. Then if you guys didn't know, whenever you go into the dark ether, you basically get a free one if you just have one equipped. They fill up your armor, your tacticals, lethals, and your self-revive if you don't have one active. So you can always take advantage of that. I'm gonna go ahead and activate my decoys real quick. Just save those Casimirs for the final one. Look at that, a self-revive, nice. Okay. We can kind of keep moving. We can loot what we want. Can you jump up here? No. Okay, so yeah, that was pointless. Alright, yeah, we pretty much just gotta pray. We definitely have the jug soon stuff for this, but Still, dude, this dark ether can be challenging sometimes, but at least it's only just the normal sigil. So we're kind of good there. Okay. Where is he? I don't even know where he's at, to be honest. Let me throw this right here. Okay. We can kind of just stay over this way. He's following us. Come on, jug suit. I almost said jet gun. Holy moly. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and shred this guy down. Come on, a bomb. He's almost dead. Keep killing the zombies. Come on, there we go. Nice. All right, contract's over. Look at that. What is that? Is that a refined? Bruh, let's go. Just got a free refined as well. Drop that. Okay, so we just got 2 refined and a, what's that called? A key. Bro, a blood burner key. That's what happens when you don't play. You just completely forget some of these things. All right. All the way back up now for the Outlast contract. We have 5 self-revives, so I'm not really worried anymore about dying. We can go ahead and throw some plates on as well. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get some good gear, though. Maybe a VR11, whatever. Pack a bunch of crystals. They're so helpful. Ether blades, they're so helpful. Everything's a help, right? Everything that we get is something we didn't have. So no matter what it is, whether it's 10 blood burner keys, they still are way more helpful than no blood burner key. All right. Outlast contract time. We got a decoy for this. We should be good. We can train around on this thing. They're pretty easy. Once you kind of get it down in here, let's go ahead and activate it. Sooner the better. Bam. There we go. All right. Swap back to our fists. All right, zombies. Come on. Trying to go out this way. Jump over this. So we can kind of just chill right here. Jump back. Throw on a plate. Keep stopping me right there. That might end up getting me killed, actually. Okay, swing back around. Holy moly. Bruh. Bruh. It's okay. Again, we have 5 self-revives. It's no big deal. I no longer have plates, though, so that sucks. There we go. Decoy's out. Where is it? It's right behind me. Let me jump this way. Okay, we can run back here if I don't die. There we go. We can throw these. I have 2 more. Huh. I got PhD. So they're super helpful. It insta-kills zombies. Okay, let's just run back out this way. We can just run in. I don't know why these manglers are pretty much pre-firing me right now. It's kind of crazy that that's a thing. I've never noticed that in this game, but like I'm walking through a door and I'm getting hit the moment I open and see like an opening. Let me jump back in here. Okay, we went down again. It's okay. The cost for these self-revives will be 100% worth it. Here's another thermite. There's tear gas. Let's throw some plates on. That's why I'm dying, man. I have no plates on. Okay, it's 99, 98. There we go. Contract's completed. And every single zombie dies here. Nice. All right. Go ahead and see what we got. Legendary Mags of Holding and Deadshot Daiquiri. See? I will take that. The cost, 2 self-revives for a Legendary Ether Tool and a Mags of Holding? Shoot. If you don't take that, you are silly. Is there a ladder right here? No, but we can just hop up. I'm trying to avoid that hellhound. There is a rift over here. Or a little portal thing. So we're going to take advantage of that. Let me just jump up here. Well, avoiding the hellhound is no longer worth it. Okay, so I got to actually figure something out real quick. Because we kind of need to go back this way and refill our decoys. Because we only have 2 Casimirs. So we're not going to really be able to guard the 3rd one. We're going to have to decoy one of them. So yeah, we got to refill to be able to complete this challenge or this contract. Thankfully I looked. Or else we would have been screwed on that one for sure. Let me just grab that. All right, now we can head back to that rift, which is all the way down at the corner. It's crazy playing this stuff, like playing El Mazrah. I thought El Mazrah was such a good map, which if you didn't know, El Mazrah is MW2's Warzone map. What these dark ethers are on El Mazrah, just dark ether-fied. That's the best way to put it. But, yeah. El Mazrah is definitely a pretty cool map. Never understood why most people didn't like it, but hey, whatever. All right, let's hit this. We can grab that contract, and then we should be good. This has been a pretty interesting game. Just a straight-up live commentary, 0 to hero run. A lot of you guys have been saying you guys want to see something like this, though. We're throwing a classic with the straight-up commentating videos. This is the kind of videos I like to do, where we just play, chill, have fun, and talk. That's really it. I cut my videos up a little bit, but I've never been super too crazy about editing. Oh my gosh. Overload ether extractor. No way, I'm about to die. Bam. Okay, cool. We got Kazis now. That was pretty risky, but we're good. Let me just go ahead and pop one over here. Keep these zombies on me. What's the worst is when you throw one and it goes like under a crystal and it basically cancels it, but it uses it. That's the worst. Mangler, leave me alone, dude. So annoying. Boom. Okay, let's hit this, finish this contract, and then we should be good. And we got an ether shroud for when we want to loot this. Okay. Let's check it out. BR11, boys. There we go. All right, now we just got to make it to an exfil. Which there's one all the way back up on this hill. I have one more decoy. Okay. Just try and push for as far as we can get with this decoy. We got an ammo cache right here so we can refill up on some. Let's just push to it. Okay, let's throw that. That freaking hellhound just blocked it. He like stuffed my decoy. Alright, we just gotta head this way. It's crazy how far it seems, but it's really not that far when you just start going. Dude, we actually have had a good 0 to hero run. Jump! Oh my gosh. But again, none of that matters if we don't exfil. But we have a legendary ether tool, mag of holding, 2 refined crystals, a VR11, and a blood burner key, self revive, 3-plate, large rucksack. We did good this game. This was a very, very good regain. And here's exfil. I think we're good. I think we're in the clear. We got full health. We got an ether shroud. Let's go ahead and pop another one just in case. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.